Hey everyone!
Hey, good. Well, I was about to say good evening. It is very late here in London. We're excited to be with you. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning here, our time, but we realize that that's probably perfect back in the States, and if we're back in Minnesota, it's about 8 o'clock, zeroing in on 8 o'clock right now. So we're excited to have you guys with us. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, we're excited to just chat with you guys a little bit tonight. So we are in London. We have a couple more nights here. And you know, we've been learning a lot, talking a lot about this opportunity and just really sort of reminiscing on the fact that we're even in London. 2.5 years ago, I was a stay-at-home mom and I had 4 kids under the age of 3. And quite honestly, I did not have a very big world. My world consisted of my house and the 4 walls that held it together and a lot of dirty diapers, and that's about it. And so the fact that right now, here we are sitting in London because of something that we did and we started is kind of crazy. Jake was always the one with a career. I was the one at home. And it's pretty cool to look back and think, wow, because I decided to do something with my passion, now we're earning over 6 figures a year in London, bringing on coaches from the United Kingdom and helping so many families with their health and fitness goals. And so tonight, you know, we really wanted to get on and share how possible this is for any family out there. I mean, truly, it is totally possible. If we can do this, anyone can do this. And you know, we were thinking back to when we started, and for us, it wasn't necessarily for the money. Jake has had a great job ever since we've been married. He's been super successful, you know, but I think for us it was really about, well, as we think towards our future, you know, and if I did have a job, perhaps that could help alleviate some stress on your end. Perhaps that could help us save for our kids' college and send them to any school we want to send them to. And so what if we didn't, for us, honestly, it wasn't that we even needed more. It was that we wanted more for our life. And so that's kind of what we wanted to talk to you guys about today is, you know, maybe you're not really in this I don't know, this season of you actually need another income, but maybe you're in this season of I want more for life, not just money-wise, but I want more opportunity for my kids. I want more, you know, stimulation for my mind. I want a new challenge. I want to help other people. I want to have control over my hours and my schedule. If you want more out of life, you can have more out of life. But you guys, it really starts by recognizing the opportunity. And so when we talk about how it's possible to actually build a 6-figure business with Team Beachbody, we know it's possible because we've done it.
Totally.
And we also know the steps that it takes to get there. It's pretty cool. This year, our team is actually a top-ranked team. And, you know, the way that Beachbody sort of says, okay, you're at the top or you're kind of wherever you're ranked is based on what they call leadership development. And so the way that they rank top teams is all based on how are you as a coach developing leaders underneath you. And because our coaches are doing well, because it's not about just us making money and us being successful, because we have coaches who are growing their businesses, that's why we're a top team. And that's why we can confidently get on here and go, hey, if you want to build a business, we can get you there. We have the tools. We have the trainings. We're committed to helping you. We stay up till 2 a.m. if we need to so that we can help you with your business. We are willing to do whatever it takes because we are so blessed and so grateful for the opportunity that we've been given. And honestly, you guys, we want to pay this forward to any other families who just want more out of life, who want to have an opportunity to do something that's like kind of outside of what you could have dreamed of. And to tell you that it's totally possible. So I'm actually going to pass it up to Jake because, you know, he has come on board and he has a lot of years, over 10 years now of sales experience. He actually is in a role with a company called Medtronic, and he was given that role far before anyone else. He is the youngest in his position by about 10 years. And so anytime someone finds out that he's only 31 years old in his role, they kind of get a little like pissed. They're like, what? but it's really because he has incredible business sense, and he helps our team to really move their businesses forward in a way that is full of integrity, in a way where they can go, okay, I know the steps that we need to take now, and I will take them, and the coaches who are taking them on our team are those leaders. They're the ones who are growing successful businesses. So I'm going to let you take it away and share your tips and the steps that we use to help our teams to grow a six-figure business, because it is possible for any one of you.
Well, and that was really the thing that we wanted to do tonight. We wanted to make sure that whoever hops on this call, whoever takes time out of their family's schedule, whoever just puts us on in the background and just listens to these crazy people from London talk, gets something out of it. So if nothing else today, hopefully we give you 4 things that you can take away, and they just kind of plant a seed in your head, something to think about. It's just something that, maybe a couple of weeks from now, a couple of months from now, just kind of ignites a little bit, and you decide that you can do it. Now, some of you are going to listen to this tonight or tomorrow, and you're going to think, okay, I want in. And those are the people we really want. We want you right away, and we want to work with you right away. We're going to be setting up a special group for anybody who signs up within really probably this next, 72 hours or so, that are going to be put in a special group that is just going to be push it. We're going to give you everything that we've got, especially as we're coming back to the States within the next 24 hours. We're going to give you everything that we've got over the next month to really jumpstart your business and get you on your way to a 6-figure income. We've done it now. We've done it now within my med device job. We've done it with my real estate company that we developed on the side, which we're also kind of starting to transition out, and we've built it now with Beachbody. So we're really excited. We feel like we've got the knowledge and the wherewithal to help people do it. The thing that I wanted to start out by saying, that was really nice of you to say about me, which she typically does not. So I will take it. We've been drinking, so maybe she's just feeling frisky. So the thing I will say is the sweetest thing about being here in London has truly for me been giving hugs to people that have followed our story for years now, and people that there was one gal who was like literally looking in the crowd for us, and the only person she recognized was me, and like came up and gave me a hug, and I had no idea, I had literally no clue who she was, and gives me this big hug, and she goes, you were the person that I recognized, and for me that was really, really, really sweet. I'm such a small part of this business right now, but very, just tender and appreciative of the fact that people are starting to understand who we are, what our company's about, what the ignition mission is, and the fact that we're in the UK and have opportunities to continue to grow. I mean, that's the goal. I mean, they rolled a big thing out here in the United Kingdom yesterday, where the CEO of Beachbody said that they've got even bigger announcements coming in 2018. So this is an awesome opportunity. Things are continuing to grow, and there's so much to be excited about. So what I want to get to really quick, for those of you who've listened to me speak before, I always try and really get right to the heart of it. I've got 4 things that if I was to start a business right now and just say, like, open my doors for business, what would I do? And these are the things, like I was saying, anybody who signs up, even if you are by a different sponsored coach that are part of our downline, are going to get put into this special group. It's going to just be an exclusive group for the next month, over the month of November, to help people really get out the gates, I'm starting to sound British, mates, to get out the gates strong, okay? And so here are the things that we're really going to be focusing on. So number 1, I want you to determine who you are and who you want around you. There's no secret that we have seen this, and we've spoken with other top coaches about this, and we all agree that where you are, who you want to be, and who you want to attract really does matter in who ends up signing up with your team. So if you are in a particular place in your life and you share a lot about it, those same people who are in the same state of life kind of resonate with it, and they end up reaching out to you, and they end up signing up and being a part of your team. And then your life kind of transitions, you start growing, you start learning some new skill sets and traits, and you start sharing about that, and those people start coming to your team. So if I was to come out right out the gates, at number 1, I would determine, really who I am, or maybe who I want to be over these next couple of years, and I would start sharing about that right away, because those are the people, again, it's all attraction marketing, those are the people that are going to be attracted to what you have to say, and they're going to be the ones that are reaching out to you interested in joining your team. Number two, I think it's so very important to figure out how much time in your day you can effectively and consistently dedicate to the business. Whether it's 16 hours, whether it's 2 hours, whatever it is, that you are able to do it on a daily basis. We talk about this in nutrition. We talk about this in our business. We want to help people create sustainable habits. Now, the most important thing is that you do them every single day. You don't show up 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and you're nowhere to be found for 3 weeks, and then you come back and you get all your stuff together, and then you're back 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, nowhere to be found for another 3 weeks. You need to show up every single day.
Treat it like a real job.
You treat it like a real job. I always say this, if you were in human resources for any different company, let's say Target, and you showed up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and you didn't show up for 3 more weeks, you would probably come back and somebody else would be sitting at your desk. It's very important to think about this the same way. Now, I'm not telling you to invest 45, 50 hours a week, but if you can budget 5, we'll take 5. If you can budget 10, we'll take 10. Whatever you can budget, you need to commit to doing it consistently, okay? So build sustainable habits. Number 3, this has been the biggest change in our business, and this is something we can absolutely help you with. It is huge. It goes back again to attraction marketing, finding the extraordinary in the ordinary. So the little things that you're doing, we can help you pull out exactly what you're doing. If you recruit 2 people to be a part of your challenge groups, 2 people is somewhat difficult to market. Now, if one of those people loses 35 pounds, which happens kind of regularly, which is crazy, because these workouts are really good. So if one person loses 35 pounds, but you market to your audience that you have 2 people in your challenge groups, you probably won't grow a successful business. It just doesn't seem like a whole lot of people are joining you. But if you market that you've had a challenge group that was ongoing and it doesn't even matter who, one person lost 35 pounds, people are intrigued with big numbers. That is 2 people in one challenge group. They went through it. One of the people lost 35 pounds. That is the extraordinary in the ordinary. And it is kind of a craft. It has taken us a little bit of time to figure out how to do it. We can help you do the exact same thing. But you need to have momentum behind your business. You need to be able to pull out the extraordinary in the ordinary. That would be number 3, and that is a huge part of really where our success has come, why we are one of the top teams in the world in such a short period of time. The last thing is what we like to call being an igniter. That's right. So you've got what it takes, but it's going to take everything you've got. And so if you really, really want this business, there are hundreds of thousands of probably millions of people that are on Facebook, on Instagram. And what I would do right out the gates, some of you are going to have a social media presence, others of you and many of you are not. That does not limit you at all. No. You dive in head first to these challenge groups. You get great results. Maybe some of you have 30 pounds to lose. Lose 30 pounds. Maybe some of you have 2 pounds to lose. 2 pounds, get in the best shape of your life. Share about it from a mental transformation. Share about it from a physical transformation. It doesn't have to happen overnight. It can happen over a period of time. Whatever it is, share every facet of your story, certainly with your warm audience, the people that are directly in front of you, the people you are connected with, but also be somebody who is willing to reach out, again, we can help you with that. We can help you figure out target audiences. We can help you target hashtags that are specific to what you want to do. Find those people that can relate to your story or be a part of your story and reach out to them. We're in the process of doing some really, really cool things over these next couple of weeks that we're going to be rolling out to our Ignition Mission team. And those things are going to allow us to create custom scripts for people where you literally have what we use on a regular basis to grow a top team. And you will be able to send those exact same messages out to people across the world. Again, we are available now in the United States, Canada, and the UK. So the time is now. The opportunity is huge. And we are so excited about where we can go. So if I was just getting started, that's really quick. That's probably 5 minutes worth of content. But those 4 things, if you committed to doing those 4 things, you would be able to grow a top 10 team just like us.
It's so true, you guys. I mean, the opportunity is here, and what we really like to do is help you just figure out step by step what you can do to grow a business. Like Jake said, it's about those little tweaks. It's about noticing that, you know, you can focus on the positive stuff, on the one person that you're helping. Make a big deal of that, and then it's going to say to that person and whoever you share it with, oh my goodness, now they can help that person, they can help me too. And your business will steadily grow. It's not going to happen overnight. If there are people out there who are telling you you can grow a business and it's easy, like, please do not listen to them. It's not easy, but I'll tell you what, the work is so much fun because it's life-giving. It's exciting. You get to help people change their lives. You get to help families change their lives. And truly, all it is, like I said earlier, is about sharing your story. Like Jake said, figure out who you are. Figure out what makes you tick. And then just share about that. Share the good. Share the bad. Share the ups and the downs. Share, you know, the struggles that you're going through and how you're overcoming them. And as you do that, as you're a sincere, genuine, loving person, others are going to trust you. You're going to help them. And then they're going to get the confidence that they need to become a coach and go and help others. This business is not built overnight. It's built little by little, day by day, week by week, year by year. And eventually you can build something so cool. And it's I think my favorite thing, Jake, about what we do is that it's not just about us. Like if we were to open up a coffee shop, let's say we open up a coffee shop on Main Street, right? And we were so excited about it. We had like this big grand opening. We hired employees. At the end of the day, who's the biggest winners? It's us. It would just be us. But what I love about this business is that we are, you know, the leaders of this team, but we can develop other leaders to be the champions too. I mean, it's possible for some of you guys to join us and for you to out-earn us. If you work harder than us, you could out-earn us. Like, I love that. I love that this business is about working hard and then getting reimbursed, getting, you know, rewarded for your hard work of changing other people's lives. And you guys, we're more excited than ever because we've been a part of this launch. We've heard our leadership talk about the other countries that they're going to roll out to next. I mean, this thing is going to go global. So yeah, maybe you're like, well, I don't know, is there early opportunity with Beachbody right now because we've been around for 10 years and my friends already know about it? It's not about that. You have to make your world bigger. Just like I said, I didn't think my world was going to be bigger, but because of social media, because of the world that we live in now, I have no doubt that whatever country Beachbody launches to, I'm going to have friends there because I know that I can speak to them and reach them through social media. And it would be such a joy and an honor to show you guys how to do the same thing. That's why we're in this business, not so that just we can be successful, but so that we can bring on other like-minded people who want to just have more, like we said, more out of life. We know that if you're committed to working hard, we can help you create the future that you want for your family. So with that said, you guys, we're gonna peace out because we do have to go to bed soon. Before it's like
1:58
officially 1:58. We do have to get to bed. But if you're interested, if there's something in your heart that says, gosh, I think I want to do that. I want to help other people. I want to build my business and be consistent and share my story. Will you reach out to us? We would love to have you. And maybe it's even you starting in a challenge group. If you're new to Beachbody, you can join us for one of our boot camps. See what it's all about. Get some results and then decide if you want to coach. Others of you might be ready right now to go, hey, I want to start. Like Jake said, whoever joins us like within the next 72 hours, we're plugging right into a big exciting sort of launch group where we can tell you exactly what you need to do to push to even, I mean, it's possible, like, it's totally possible. What if even by Christmas, these new coaches, they could be earning, you know, significant money, just enough for birthday or for Christmas presents.
And here's where it starts. Truly, if you're sitting here, you listen to this, you've given us however many minutes of your time, and you look at yourself in the mirror, and you think, okay, here are the bare minimums if I wanted to do this. You need to find or identify 2 to 3 people that you could start with on month 1. And if you can think of 2 to 3 people that you can start with on month 1, I can work with you. Amber can work with you, and we can build that to be 15 people. We can build that to be 30 people. But I want you to hear this and hear it so plainly because it really is that simple. You need to know or identify 2 to 3 people that you truly believe, passionately believe, no doubt believe, would join you month 1. And if you can find those 2 to 3 people, that's all it takes. Honestly, that's where it starts. And the majority of people get hung up trying to think of the little dynamics and tangibles of the business, but really in its most simplistic form, just find 2 to 3 people and start there. And from there, we will give you the tips, the tools, the scripts, everything that you need to build a successful business. And that's where I'm so excited. I'm so passionate and fired up about this business, and so thankful for the opportunity to even come alongside AMS and work more intricately with these coaches on building a successful sales business. This is what I have done for 10 years. This is all I have done, and I've received enough accolades that I can be confident enough knowing that the way that we do things is just different. And there is no secret that we have the attention of Beachbody Corporate, because the way that we do things is different, and the way that we have thought about the business has been different, and we have created multiple platforms for people, whether with fitness or with nutrition, and we have some ideas on how we can also incorporate performance. So if people are gym goers or just people who are triathletes, marathon runners, we've got some unique ideas that we're going to be rolling out here probably in 2018. So there's just some really cool things. It's a great time with global expansion and all that. So I think
next steps. Can I share next steps?
Totally.
So if you guys are ready and you're like, okay, I want to join, but what's the cost and all that? Literally, we kind of laugh about this, but the cost to join to start your business is $160. That's kind of crazy. That's basically nothing to start a business. $160, and that is going to cover a year of Beachbody On Demand, an entire month supply of Shakeology, and the portion fixed containers. And the reason I say that's basically nothing is because the typical business owner is going to fork out, what did we last year? It was thousands and thousands of dollars to start their business.
But if you've identified, again, being a sales rep, if you've identified 2 or 3 people, you want to tell them what the cost of starting their business would be?
Zero. Yeah. We had someone the other night go, I don't know if I can spend $106 on my business. And I was like, you know what? Jake goes, what do you mean? They're not spending any money.
It's free.
It's basically
it's free to sign up. If you can find 2 to 3 people to sign up, it's free to sign up.
Yeah, we know you can. We know you can help. You guys, there are so many people that need our help.
It's all a matter of perspective. But if you can identify 2 to 3 people, it's the safest investment that you can make, and now is a great time to make it.
Yeah, so if you're interested in joining as a coach or family nutrition ambassador on our team, please just reach out to the person, whoever invited you to this group, and ask them for their coach ID and how you can sign up under their team. And like I said, anyone on our downline, regardless of if you sign up under us or under someone else, you're all going to get the same exact help. Like, we will make sure anyone who wants to work this business in the downline gets that support. So, anything else?
I don't know. Again, I mean, if you have a passion for fitness, or if you have a passion for nutrition, or if you have a passion for nutrition and fitness, we've got a place for you. Now is such an incredible time to join us. We're going to be doing so many cool things to advance this business. And like we said right from the get-go, anybody who signs up within these next 72 hours is going to get placed in a specific group that is going to help us ignite their business right from the gates. You're going to come on board. We're going to help you identify 2 to 3 people that are passionate or who could use your help or could benefit from just some mentorship and being able to do things, whether in the gym, whether at home, whether at the kitchen table, whatever it is, we've got a place for those people. So now is the time. Now is an exciting point in our business, and we would absolutely love to have you come alongside of us.
All right. Thanks, guys, so much for joining. We'll talk to you soon.